slash Twitch stream. Today I'm gonna be discussing things I want in NASCAR 21. So as most of the NASCAR gaming community know, NASCAR the Heat series will be dropping because it has a bad rep. NASCAR Heat started in 2000, and then NASCAR Heat 2002 came out in 2001. EA purchased rights to NASCAR games, and New Technics got the games, and then Monster Games got the games back. So then we got the Heat series back. Don't mind the gameplay in the background, I'm just customizing a car for this, nothing special. But anyway, as you all know, the Heat series has had a bad rep. Heat Evolution was a bust in most people's opinions. I agree. Heat 2 was also somewhat playable because they added the trucks and Xfinity series in that game. And Heat 3 was just bad. I have it on my laptop and it's god awful. Yeah, yeah, Heat 4 was also was a drastic improvement. I would know that. I'm only a new NASCAR fan. I already know a lot of stuff about the games. And yeah, Heat 4 was a improvement, and then Heat 5 is just a copy and paste, which I was angry about. I thought it was gonna do okay, but nah. Don't mind the car I'm making. It's gonna look similar to Paul Menard, something actually nah. Yep, but yeah, Heat 5 was just a copy and paste. Got a lot of people angry. So yeah, the NASCAR series will be dropping. Everyone knows that. Like most of the NASCAR gaming community would. If you're young as you wouldn't know, which I completely understand. Anyway, so these are things I want to see in NASCAR 21. So one thing I want to see is the AI make proper normal moves. Drivers in real life now, they cut the dog leg, and AIs in this game do not and the dog leg is the one I mean at Phoenix. They don't cut the dog leg in this game like they do in real life, and I want to see that in NASCAR Heat, or not, well, NASCAR 21. And I think it would be a good look for the game, because it's an important game. This is an important game. It has to break highs of NASCAR games. And what we'll need is maybe that driver indicator in the old games we had, maybe. You know that one, it was in the Technics games, old, crap, it was the driver indicator, and there was also, maybe you also have to brake, remember that? There was an old option there, you had to brake at points, and what was the yeah, you had to brake at certain points, and I want to see that, so if, it's going to be annoying if we don't get that. Yeah, I'm just making a custom car for this, but yeah, it would be annoying. Also, I want a proper paint booth. You see this one, so boring. You can only have certain number fonts. Anyway, yeah, you need a good paint booth for a racing game. F1's paint booth is just plain. And you see NASCAR's, this is just boring. All you do is choose sponsors. Why can't you just make your own custom sponsors or something? Maybe in career mode as well. Maybe if the sponsor isn't, you're not impressing your sponsor, they will leave you. And maybe if you decide to make your own team in the game in career mode, or maybe there can be a thing called My Team like they do in F1 2020. Maybe you can I don't know, just make your sponsor yourself. And maybe another thing is we already know there's better physics, but I want better graphics. Make the graphics similar to F1. Make them that level. These graphics are just weird in my opinion. They're not the best, but they're not good. They're not bad, but they're definitely not good. And I want to see better graphics in NASCAR games. And also in career mode, I want to add silly season. I want to move drivers to different teams. Maybe I want to drive the 24, but I want to keep William Byron in the career mode. Maybe I can move him over to a Hendrick affiliate team. Now, obviously, Byron is starting to grow on me in real life as a driver. So I'm not gonna do that anymore in the games now. But if you want to do silly season, you should at least have like there's a YouTuber I know, Goen. He plays NASCAR Heat 5 career mode. He mods the game. Awesome YouTuber. And he mods the game, and I love his channel. And you see what he's doing, and it's mods. Why can't we do that in the game? Why can't we do that? And that's a question for 704 or Motorsport Games. I don't know why they still haven't added that feature yet. A lot of people want it badly, and I do as well. Like, if you don't want it, then you're a goose. Nah, I'm joking. You're all cool. And yeah, it would be stupid if we don't get the feature. In my opinion, like, what was I talking about? I've been rambling on too much. Oh, silly season. Yeah, I ramble too much. Yeah, with the silly season though, we need like you can make really unrealistic changes, like changes that are so stupid that they can work in the career mode. If you know what I mean. Like, I want to move. Maybe I want to move John Hunter. Like in real life, you all know John Hunter Nemechek moved back to Truck Series. I want to move John Hunter Nemechek to the Xfinity Series. Maybe I want to move up Noah Gragson to the Cup Series, or maybe I want to demote someone down. Maybe like I can demote like, say if like I want Kyle Busch doesn't like racing. He's not doing Cup anymore. Good in Cup anymore. I may want to move him down to Truck Series. And maybe when you like demote someone to a different series or push them up to a different series, you get to make their own paint scheme for them. And like you can either like make it similar to their Cup Series one, same sponsor, everything. And then like you can, yeah, you like a lot of you would know what I mean. I hope I ramble too much, but maybe also like add a feature where like also like yeah, the paint booth is pretty boring. Maybe add in a feature where like you can have custom teams like NASCAR 5. Like one of the big stories of the 2020 season when it came to teams, like there was 2 new teams coming with 2311 Racing, the Michael Jordan owned team, and Trackhouse. And I want to make my own team. Maybe you can do what Danny Hamlin's doing. You can own your own team, but you won't drive for it. You can do that. And maybe add a feature. Well, I'm just going to customize this. I ramble too much. I'm sorry about that. Also, like, maybe make your own custom track. That would be cool, in my opinion. Like, you can, like, customize a track that's already in the schedule. Like, maybe you want to get rid of the maybe you want to make, like, the older version of Sonoma. Maybe you want that instead of the one we have now. I'm just changing. Yeah, you might want, like, the older version of Sonoma. Like, the one without the giant thingy there. I don't know what I should call it. Yeah, I really like. I think that would be cool. Like, you can make your own custom figure 8 track. That would be kind of weird. And maybe you can also like make the preferred line if you do that. That would be cool. I know. I don't know what. Maybe like I was also thinking of a NASCAR style of a game called NASCAR Generations. That would be a cool name, my opinion. Maybe it's like you play generations of NASCAR. You can choose what year you compete in. Like, you can choose to compete in like the 70s, and then like there's a family legacy. It will never happen in that. I know it's never gonna happen, but if I was working for Motorsport Games, I would for sure add that feature. Like, Motorsport Games are missing out on so many things they could add, but they're not adding it. Like, they need to listen more now, because especially when the games they're like, it's like the actual NASCARs now. The sport is at its absolute lowest in popularity, while it's actually getting trendy again. The games are at the lowest in their like they're the low right now of like actually being good games. Like NASCAR 4 was awesome. I played a little bit of the game. Like, I got it like a couple of months after it came out, and I'm already a NASCAR fan. Like, I've only been a NASCAR fan for a couple of like months, and I've already been like, I already know a bit about NASCAR. I'm actually starting to get into F1 now. Also, like, we should add a feature for the next game. Ooh, maybe you can like, what else could we add? I'm trying to think. I've already discussed career mode silly season, because that'd be cool. Everyone wants that, actually, so Maybe in career mode, if you own a team, you have to like, or maybe in career mode, you have to hop on an airplane, or maybe like once you like after a race and you get in it with someone, you two fight the end of the race. Like you two will fight or something, because I think that would be cool. And what else could we add? Could also add something like, maybe also like in the championship mode. Maybe also like add in, you know, in no, I don't know actually. So if I'm making you guys bored, that's what I'm good at, making people bored. Oh, man. I might end the videos. See you all. Can't think. Bye.